Can't you just wait a damn minute? You ready for some more games? I somewhat am. I was contemplating on whether or not if I should play some Golden Sun, but I wasn't sure. But at the very least, I decided, well, I'm actually stuck at the moment in the game. Well, not right now, but let me finish that. I was like, well, if I could just figure out where I need, because all I knew was I need to go up north in the snowy area. And it's like, well, if I could be able to figure it out by myself, because I recall having to look online several times in this game, especially even main like stuff where you have to progress. Like if I can do it without looking online, then sure. I don't know if I'm just an idiot and I just didn't even notice. I don't know. But it was so I just don't even know what to say. I did get a cool sword while trying to experiment though. See, everything's looking fine. I don't have to adjust the volume, but so again, this isn't going to be like a full playthrough. However, I can at least tell you what has happened since the last time I played it. I can just start it now. So, what I was doing off screen for my second session was simply that when I left town after Ivan and I departed, I think I went east, and then Ivan then showed up again because he went to go to that one town and they wouldn't let him in. So I was like, well, I can't go in there either. So how about we just continue on having a journey together. And he helped us, and we then continued forward, and we went to a town where apparently a lot of people are freaking out because a lot of people has been turning into trees, and it's due to the fact that these humans have been cutting down this ancient magical trees to be used for housing and like housing construction, and one of the ancient trees is pissed, and he was cursing everyone by turning them into trees. So we go there, we calm the bastard down, but then we asked him, like, you gotta turn them back, man. It's like, I know they've been doing some crappy stuff, but some of these people don't even deserve it, but he's too weak, and the only way to rejuvenate him is that we need to go to the lighthouse up north, the Mercury Lighthouse, and we were told this by the Woman Tree. Yes, Woman Tree. This isn't the first. Oracle of Ages did it, and that freaking tree was so horned for Link in that game. There's fan art of that, and no, I don't want to see it. It is a cute tree, though. What am I talking about? Anyways, so after me getting stuck on trying to figure out where am I supposed to go up north, because the most obvious spot, I could have swore you couldn't go past a certain area, but now you can. So now I finally am past that area, and I can continue. So pretty much everything I said that happened last time, for the most part, was in the second session, so now you're caught up. I hear a train again. I know my friend will love this, because it's a snowy setting. And as you can see, there really isn't much snow. It's like pretty much the whole dang place is mostly, just grassland or some desert. But so yeah, this is the only chunk of the game that is snowy. And if I recall, this is actually one of my favorite parts of the game, if not my favorite. There is one part of the game that I hope that I can record. And I can finally maybe give a confession that can sound kind of weird. But we'll have to see. Oh yeah, I pretty much got a new sword for Isaac when trying to figure out what I was supposed to do. I need to switch theirs back. Yeah, the thing is, you can actually get... Oh, wait. Ah, shoot. Wrong one. Oh, man. I keep messing up. What is going on? Yeah, I'm just being silly. There we go. So, yeah, we're in the snowy setting. Yeah, I almost didn't want to play this because... Yeah, I almost didn't want to play this because... I slept for 3 hours because I just didn't get that much sleep, and you know, last night I played some more Uta, and I might actually just finish the rest of the game next time I play it, which, if that happens, that's probably going to be a 3-hour endurance, and that's going to be hard, because I'm going to see both endings. But I will, you know, the last one I'll fully go through is the one that I chose to begin with. Oh shoot, I forgot. I don't want to say anything else, but... Well, actually, I'll say one thing. It doesn't give much implication. Curewell. Both endings are not... Like, neither ending is considered officially canonical, but there is one that people consider canonical. I'm not going to say anything else other than... Oh yeah, there's the lighthouse. Actually... Oh man, Baby's gonna be disappointed. This is I forgot how short this is. Yeah, this is the whole snowy area. There's the town, there's the lighthouse, and then once we're done with the lighthouse, you're not gonna see any more snow. That's all there is. In fact, so yeah, I think this town, Mia's in here. Mia's in here. This is one reason why I wanted to record it. Another reason. So, okay, before I go in here, just to finish up what I'm saying, because of the other ending that people don't consider canonical, I kind of like to look at both of them as, like, you know, it just depends on how you look at it, and I kind of want to look at the one I chose first as the canonical one, just because... You know, if it does go down the way I think it is, it's going to remind me of an anime where also had a very unexpected ending, and it was very bittersweet. Because on one hand, it really sucked, and it was really sad, but on the other hand, it's just like... It's like, you know, what can you do? Also, Snowy Town, but it sounds sad. Hi, are you new in Emil? I should warn you, there's bad cold going on right now. Try not to catch it. Alright, good thing I wasn't wearing my baseball glove. Had a lot of strangers lately. Wonder if they're going to Mercury Lighthouse too. I think they're referring to Mia. There's an epidemic going around Emil. You should leave right away if you don't catch it. Mia's running around town caring for the sick. I just don't want to be any more trouble to her. Help me! Grandpa, hold on. Grandpa? What the... Grandpa? You look like you're 70. That would mean he's like what, 110? Oh no, this is terrible. Get Mia, please. First, let me check this. An empty bottle. But yeah, Mia's here. And although I did mention that, you know, I did have I had a crush, bit of a crush on Ivan. I also equally had much of a crush on Mia. So you could say this game was probably... Actually, I know I don't know, can I say that with Fire Emblem Fates? Yeah, I would say Fire Emblem Fates. Wow, both those games I played in the same year. But yeah, I guess you could say both of those games were games where I had a bit of a crush on both a guy and a girl. Which is something that is kind of rare. Actually, I guess... well, in 2015 I did have a bit of a crush on a guy and a girl in Fullmetal Alchemist when I was reading the books. Although I would say it was more of the 2003 version. Because I will say that I actually like Envy the most in the 2003 version. Just because I guess Envy just kind of comes off as a bit more feminine. Oh, the epidemic has hit almost everywhere. I'm too sick. What would happen to us if we didn't get Mia? We didn't have Mia. Her palms shine with the blue light. Could she be an angel? But yeah, I will say that's something I do like in Golden Sun. Like, well, okay, I can't say with Dark Dawn. I think my favorite characters are the girls. But, I think, like, my two favorite characters are girls. I can't say... Well, I don't want to say one thing because it is a bit of a spoiler. Wait, how do I... But, one girl I really liked in Dark Dawn was this wolf girl. Like, this, animal girl that can turn into a beast, and I remember using her towards the end of the game. What the heck? Did I even get anywhere? Wee. Let's go over here. I think there's a Djinn here. Oh, here we go. At least we can get this chest. A vial. I can't recall if that's like a... Is that a permanent increase? Oh, replenishes 500 health. Alright. But no, at least with the first two Golden Sun games, it's like I like the guy and girl characters equally. And I can't recall Dark Dawn, but I can at least say I do like that the first two games, it's 2 guys, 2 girls. But it's 4 characters, so it's like, you know. Oh, wait, because I'm up there. Where is she anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4. I tend to stay indoors a lot and the weather turns cold. It's not good for your health, though, so I try to work hard. People get sick because they stay indoors all day hiding from the cold. You have to keep in shape if you don't want to get sick. Well, if you're still around, not having the colds, then sure. Oh no. Oh no, they're sick too. Who are these people? They must be strong folks to come to Mill in winter. Huh. It's interesting that they say in the winter, so you're telling me that this game, or at least at this point, it takes place in the wintertime? Let me guess, what, the people in the item shop are sick too? Okay, no. Well, actually, sort of. Alright. Mom's sick, but I can get you whatever you need. I'm gonna buy one of those. You know, I remember getting game tickets a lot, but I don't even know what to use them for. Okay, this is something I always remembered, and the game is starting to remind me of it again. Although I think this is a great game, and this can even be set for Lost Age. Wait, did I call it oh my gosh, I called it Second Age in my first video, in the descriptions. I'm so stupid. I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, it's called Lost Age. I called it Second Age. Why did I call it that? I don't know if I'll be able to remember fixing that. But... oh shoot, no. No, I guess she must be at the lighthouse. So yeah, this is the first lighthouse in the game you go through. Waters of Hermes. It brings rejuvenation to all that lives. So yeah, I remember Vinny Vinesauce said that he tried playing this game. I don't know when he said. I guess it was before he ever streamed in. He said that once he got to the lighthouse, I don't know if it was when he got to this point in the game, or maybe it was when he got to like the second lighthouse. But yeah, he said he gave up because he just could not even bother. Strange forces are at work. It seems impossible to proceed. There's not really much I can do. Dang, I keep accidentally hitting that. It's acting like I need an item. Trying to figure out where she is. Also, I think one of the gens are here. I just have to figure out. They're probably up there. But how? I don't even know how I'm even able to get there. There's a snowman. But do I have to melt it? Where the heck is Mia? Actually, you know what? I think she might be in here. No? Have you visited the old couple live near the entrance of town? Oh, that's too bad. That's where Mia was headed. Probably just missed her if you didn't see her along the— What? Are you looking for Mia? Mia just left. An epidemic is sweeping the village, but so Mia's very busy. Okay. So it's one of those situations. Weirdly enough, Thousand Door kind of does something similar. Where it's like you're trying to find this person, and then you kind of move around all over the place, and then you're being told that, oh yeah, you just missed her. She's back at the area where you needed to go to. There she is. How are you feeling? He's been coughing for quite a while now. You'll feel better soon. How do you feel now? Much better. No, Grandpa, you mustn't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, Mia. Can't imagine how this village would ever manage without you.
Don't mention it. You should rest in bed. Oh, you should rest in too, ma'am. What other bed? I guess sleep together. Who are you? Can I help you? Was that the lighthouse? It can't be. Only I can. Oh no, Alex! Oh yeah, Alex, I forgot. I think, I'm trying to remember, but I do recall I don't remember if it's in this game or if it's in Lost Age, but you do go to like this lost city or village that has like people that's been around for like hundreds if not thousands of years. And but I don't know if it's just the hair color if I'm getting it mixed up. I can't recall if Alex... No, I might be getting it mixed up. I think it's only in Lost Age. Also, I still really want to get that. But what am I supposed to do? Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, that's one thing I remembered. It is kind of annoying because it's like, you know, to solve some of these puzzles, you need to, like, switch out certain gens. Wait, what? Wait, sorry, let me check something. No? Wait, that didn't work. Yeah, it's like you do get like some exclusive moves, but you kind of have to organize it in the right way for it to be worth it. Oh wait, I can move the snowman. Oh, okay. There we go. Like I said, it's a bit of a puzzle game. It's very puzzle heavy at times, especially the lighthouse parts, which you're gonna see soon enough. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait. No? Yeah, because in that perspective, still trying to figure out how to get over there. Oh, such a dumbass. Oh, here it is. Alright, you're not gonna fight me with this. Alright, cool, I got the other Mars gem. Fever. Alright. So yeah, one cool thing is that they do increase all of your stats, so whenever you find a gen, it just feels like you get a boost in all stats. One thing you didn't see because I didn't have enough gens is that, another thing I really like with the combat is that there's, you know, like some RPGs, you have summons, and, yeah, there's a lot of really cool different summons. Even right now, there's some cool ones I have access to. Alright. Let's scurry along. Somebody is here. Someone is here. Can you hear it too?
No.
You can't hear it? Well, I can. Alex is the only one other than I who can enter Mercury Lighthouse. But the statue's blocking my way. I got you, bruh. Did you do that? Sure. I knew it. I saw a ghostly force pushing it. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like... Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, synergy. I keep wanting to call it alchemy for some reason. Yeah, synergy is kind of strange. I'm not going to make an example of a series. Okay, fine. It's so stupid to say this. So, I guess synergy is kind of like stands in JoJo. It's like, unless if you are a user yourself, you can't really see it. So just like with synergy, I think unless if you learn the way of synergy, you can't really see it. I swear there's like other examples I could have made, but that's the one that pops into my head. Synergy, is that what you call that power? Over here we call it McClunky. We had thought you were using synergy when you healed that old man, Mia. That's a special power handed down to members of the Mercury clan, from generation to generation. It's called Pli, power generated through meditation. It was once much stronger. This Mercury clan sounds like a little like people of Val, don't you think? I guess. Sure, they have sworn the protectors of a special power just like us. I have to go. I have to find whoever entered the lighthouse. Oh god, please, please let us in. We can't go in there if you go in there first.
Well, I just go on in there.
Oh wait, I forgot I'm dumb. I haven't done it yet. I would say with every 2 sessions, I want to change the I want to change the color. Let's see, if I had it blue, ooh. Actually, let's have green. No. Ugh. that is cartoon vomit. Ah, shoot, I didn't save it. Don't worry, don't worry. Like I said, pretty much half the playthroughs I'll do videos on, so every time you do see a video, it's just gonna have a different color. You're just being a prick, aren't you? Think why this color? I don't know, it's not the most accurate, but I guess it's Saya's hair color. Well, Monster inside Mercury Lighthouse, how could this be? Lizard Man. Oh yeah, that's one thing I really like, is that each Djinn, with what you use, has a different... Man, I really like the Djinn system. Wait, I got a new one. Let's see. Wraps a foe in a feverish delusion. Lizard Man down. It's like... He who honors the heart of the goddess shall stand at the center of all, like a swan in the center of a rippling pond. But yeah, I do have a lot of memories of going through these freaking lighthouses. They can go on for a while. Path is blocked again. What am I going to do? I got you, bruh. You saved me again, haven't you? Do you have business in the lighthouse too? Mm-hmm. I thought so. I'm sure there will be more places ahead that I cannot pass alone. Only those of the Mercury clan are permitted to enter this place. However, I sense something special about you. I feel that I can trust you. May I join your party? And here we go, the whole squad's here. Garrett, you go all the way over there. It's gonna throw me off a bit. I don't know if I've ever rearranged them last time I played it. Actually, you can wait a minute, you can actually... I guess I'll go in order of, like, my favorite to least favorite, although it's kind of hard to say... who I like more. Yeah, that's a tough one. I really don't know who I like more. Oh man, that's a tough one. Oh, yeah, she already has a gen on her. Yeah, I don't know who I like more. They're both equal. I really can't choose. Even though it sucks, you can't see them, like, moving around like Isaac. Some RPGs do that, where it's like whichever character is, like, the leading one, you can see them. Can't think of that many games. I know Bravely Default did it. And I know some Final Fantasy games did, I think. I just can't remember. I think Final Fantasy VI, maybe? For now, I'll just go in this order. Alright, so she has... Yeah, Fizz. Oh, shoot, I accidentally turned it off. Frost, Tundra, Ice, Cure Poison, Plea. Plea? Please. Plea. Hopefully the volume's fine. Turned it up just a teensy bit. Attack with Frigid Blast. Wait. Having trouble. Oh wait, now I remember. Wait, is that... Here we go. Okay. Oh man, it's starting to come back to me. Oh man. Oh! I'm not saying this is difficult, but it's starting to come back to me. I remember this place. And the thing that sucks the most is that it's not so much the puzzles. It's not so much the puzzles, but it's just the fact that a lot of these rooms that you're having to solve puzzles has enemy encounters, and that's really annoying when I'm having to keep moving around to figure out what to do, and they just won't stop. Wait, I can get that chest, I just need to move the water supply. But I don't think this room has any enemies. Oh, right. Okay, we can move this now. Let's check, is that chest? Yeah, okay, now we can get it. Ooh, Psy Crystal. Replenishes all PP. Girl, you don't got a PP. What are you talking about? You know what? Give that to someone else. Alright, she has like a little bit of everything, so now I have to like give it to the characters that's holding on to like the other. And elixir. Who's holding elixirs? Alright, I didn't finish what I was trying to say last time about items, but okay. Just trying to see if they're holding any extra stuff. But yeah, I just remember items, having to like deal with the items is like my least favorite thing about the game. You might think it doesn't look too bad once you have all 40, well, 4 party members, but even then I just can't remember. I just remember having to constantly organize my items because sure they can hold 15 items. Well, you know, one good thing is that multiple items does have its own capacity, like herbs and antidotes and stuff, which is good, but as you can see, for pretty much all the party members, like 1/3 of their inventory is going to be taken up by their equipment, so really it only feels like they have 10 slots to work with. Yeah, I think what I might do is I'll just keep playing until I finish the Mercury Lighthouse. Let's see. Alright, now we're back to anime. Oh! Siren. I like a lot of the enemy sprites in the game. Alright. Boost attack. Just to try it. Like the animations. Playing with your hair. Am I boring you that much? Party resistance, attack with gust. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what's going on over here? Oh. It's a good chance that there's a Jin here. Also, if you want to ask why is Garrett my least favorite, you know what? I think. Wait, let me check. What's? Oh. Oh, okay. You might ask why is Garrett my least favorite? I like Garrett. It's just, I think this is one of those examples where, I like all of them, but he is definitely my least favorite, because I do really like Isaac. I like his design and everything, but, you know, it's just Ivan and Mia are definitely my 2 favorites, and then Isaac I like more than Garrett, so Garrett kind of gets the short end of the stick. Also, I don't know why, but I recall Plasma being one of my favorite moves to use, like regular synergy moves. Actually, let me check something. You see, it's called Synergy for her. I guess it's just... I guess it's the same thing, it's just called something differently. Alright, I guess I'll just, yeah, the two on the side aren't gonna take as much of abuse. Now, why do I like Plasma? Because it's purple lightning. That's pretty cool. You know, this is one of those examples where I didn't want to play this tonight, but now that I'm playing it, I'm enjoying it. That happens sometimes, you know, it's like I have to push myself. Like this statue. Last week, just random to say, I was having to clean up the inside of the car that hasn't been used in like a year and a half. Trying to, I guess, slowly have it ready to go so I can try to drive it. And I cleaned the inside of it last week. Today I was going to clean the outside of the car because it's still very dirty. But I'm still going to do that this week. I just need to figure out, because we could take it to a car wash, but okay, if it's just one enemy, I'm just gonna keep hitting it. Ooh. See, I want to mention one thing with Mia, if I get to that point. It's just, I won't go into detail, but there's a desert area in the game that I recall being annoying. But there is one thing, it's like one dialogue. It's one dialogue block that Mia says a lot when going through that area that, oh my gosh, it's extremely weird. I think the reason why it was just more weird was because of the fact that I had a little crush on her then. Wait, he who honors the heart of the goddess shall stand at the center of all, like a swan in the center of a ripple pond. Oh yeah. But I'm stuck. Whoops, I keep wasting magic. I don't know what to do. I keep... Luckily, magic is recovered. Like a swan. I mean, like a swan. Oh, it worked. Okay. Oh! I remember this. I remember that. Let me just save real quick. Now we got me on here. In the middle of the water! Could you have just waited a little longer? Restores HP with calming water. I really do like that in dungeons. They do, like, slowly restore your synergy, because it could be annoying. One thing I also get annoyed with a lot of RPGs is just how often you have, like, at the end of every battle, you have to keep healing your party members. Luckily in this game, you don't really have to. To be fair, Golden Sun and even Lost Age are not hard games. Even Dark Dawn, they're really, they're not really hard games at all. Like, I think, from what I recall, the, Synergy Armor, it's like, from what I remember, the only part in Golden Sun I recall dying was the optional secret boss that I recall having to strategize a bit to figure out how to beat him. I still remember what he looked like. You can't equip it. Okay, only those two. Boost PP. Well, he gets 11 and he gets 10. Let's see, boost. Well, if I recall, Garrett has less. Let me check. Does he have less? He has a bit less. I'll give it to him. Oh wow, okay, yeah, he actually gets a bit more. Yeah, I also remember this. It's strange that I do. The heck is that? It's a squid. Cuddle. Crap. But you see, as usual, like, it's like if the enemy dies, but I had another character aimed for them, they just automatically go into defend. That's at least nice, you know, at least it doesn't feel like... Whoa, that was weird. I didn't even move the controller. You're telling me I had that at respawn rate on the frame? Oh man. It's not very nice. I don't know how strong mimics are. Also, maybe I should show off, yeah, maybe I should show off a summon now. I don't know how strong this mimic will be. Alright, that will increase our defense. Increase everyone else's attack now. Alright, let's show it off now. So yeah, you have some summons in the game. I haven't seen Kirin. I haven't used it yet. But once I see it, I'll remember. But... Alright, here it is. Which I remember... I like the design of that summon. I recall seeing that one a lot. Well, it's a good thing it's stunned because it's taken a beating. Alright, let me try this because... Oh wait, I can only heal one person, never mind. Here we go. Have some water of life! Wait, where do I go now? Ah, crap. It's kind of confusing me. It's like, where do I go? Is there just nowhere else to go? That one area led to a dead end. I'm just gonna assume that I can't. Alright. Okay, I've already been here. I think I just need to go up here. Alright. Alright, I have to make sure that I get the Jin here. Whoops. Dang it. Sucks being a nose breather sometimes. Also, just to mention to my friend, it's definitely an RPG I would recommend. I think you might like it, but if you've been watching it, then maybe you like it, I don't know. I definitely liked it when I first played it, because, at least, I still do now, but then especially, I definitely liked a lot of the elements that this game had. What am I supposed to do here? I think my only option is to go here. Wait, I don't think I can really do much. Wait, can I not do much over here? I don't think I can. I don't think I can really do much, so I think I have to go right. Oh shoot, I think I went the wrong way. Aw, man, I went the wrong way. Yep, I went the wrong way. I don't know if I said this last time, but one tiny nitpick is that if I recall, I think once you get into like the once you get into like the level 20s, like early to mid 20s, I think then you're not really getting any new synergy abilities. Okay, that's recovering. What? What did you not have it equipped? No? I'm confused. Wait, Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, that might be looked at as a negative for some people because, yeah, the Golden Sun games, playing it again, I feel like some people might think that having your PP regenerate in dungeons makes the game too easy. But like I said, it's only in dungeon areas, you know, the overworld. Well, I guess, yeah, like the overworld, it doesn't do it. Yeah, it does feel a bit easy, considering the fact that you can save any time you want, so it's not too bad. You know what? I guess for the sake of difficulty, I might try to do something. Let's remove... Alright, let's remove a couple of defensive items. No, that doesn't remove enough. Okay, good enough. Alright. Alright, so... that might make it a little harder. Just removing some of their defensive stuff. I guess that could be one challenge I could do, because, again, you could hold up to, like, maybe 4 defensive items. Like 4 defensive equipment. At least 3. So I guess maybe one challenge I can try to do is maybe just only be able to hold no more than 2. Maybe that might make it a little harder. And if it's still a little too easy, then I can just make it where it's like, okay, fine, you can only hold 1 defensive thing, with the exception of, like, accessories. How does that sound? Because then that wouldn't be a problem. Because the only reason why the game is coming off as too easy is just because of certain things, but if we remove some of the defense, then it'll make up for it. Start pipes. Wait a minute. Actually, this isn't a hard puzzle at all. It didn't show... Okay, never mind. You did a bit more damage. You know, that's fine. That's fine for now. I guess once I finish this dungeon, if equipping, still having 2, like, defensive equipment, if it still feels a little too easy, I remember one thing I like about Golden Sun is that the game doesn't require much grinding. I really hope I can remember that one spot in, I think it was Lost Age, or maybe it was this one, I can't remember, where there was a good place to grind because this enemy could give you a lot of experience, and I didn't really have to grind much. Again, I don't know if there's any enemies here, but it's a good thing there's none. Sometimes you do. See what they want me to do. I had some pizza earlier and I want more pizza. Pizza! Pizza! Wait, what's going on? Shoot, I messed up the order. Alright, I gotta push this back up. Ah, great, I gotta go back around. Oh, actually. But yeah, just to say one more time, yeah, Vinny didn't really care for the lighthouses in this game. Like, I can understand, they are complicated at times, and it really doesn't help when the enemies are just giving you a hard time about it. Oh, right, okay, I have to do this. Put it back over there. But again, I do like the lighthouses. It is one of the more memorable parts in the game. Albeit it does have its annoyances, but I'm fine that they exist. And like I said, it's strange that the game in terms of combat is overall easy, but yet when it comes to trying to figure out what to do or solving puzzles, I don't know, maybe they probably put more of the challenge into that. It's like an Oracle of Ages thing, because Oracle of Ages was more heavily on puzzles, although not by a lot. Like maybe in terms of the overworld, but when it comes to in the dungeons, it felt about the same. Yeah, I would say that. I think the overworld in Oracle of Ages was way more puzzle heavy because I would get stuck a lot more, but in Oracle, in terms of dungeons, they seemed about the same. Although I would recommend anyone to play Seasons, it's just better. Just in general. What will this do? Wow, that is some pressure. Man, if Isaac touches that. Alright, I need to check the other water. Oh, never mind. Crap, it's gonna attack me. Mercury Djinn appeared. You're fighting me. You kind of have to hurry sometimes because when you're fighting them, there is a chance they might decide. Ooh. They might decide wanting to leave. Isaac might be able to take another hit. I need to put up some resistances because they're more of a threat in terms of resistance. Alright, that's not good. And I don't have a revive spell. Maybe I should have saved. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that... Oh boy, I might have made a mistake. I might have made a mistake. This isn't good. Wait, I didn't... Oh, whatever. Okay, never mind. I was able to beat it. Yeah, I made a... It wasn't the HP thing. I really just should have saved. Sleet. Ah, crap. Yeah, that's not good. Drench a foe to drop its attack. Yeah, that's not good. Because I don't have a revive spell yet. Luckily, I do have 2 items. Let me check some real quick. Actually, what am I saying? Dang it, I hate that I have to use both of these. Had I have just saved right before the fight. If I remember, I think there's 8 gens in total. Well, I can certainly say that I think maybe just having 2 defensive pieces is fine. Harpy and Siren. I don't want that enemy out of the way, because she can put me to sleep and that's dangerous. Alright. Got some crystal powder. Speed. What are you doing? Are you doing seed? 2 sirens. Oh, they got Mia to sleep. Oh no. Oh no, they got Ivan to sleep. Oh, it's okay, buddy. I think we can take him. There you go. Isaac leveled up. It made me question for a second if I went the wrong way. Let's see, okay, he did that, Alright, I'll attack the middle. Let's just use fire! I keep attacking them a lot. It sucks because if the people in the front are more likely to get hit, then I might have to switch them to the back. Okay. Plates. Keep using the D-pad, but using the analog stick is much better. Oh, we got 3 beauties over here. Being in sync for that. Actually, no. Again, it's better to probably do it like that. Then Plasma. Then Isaac, you attack the one in the middle. Then maybe... Well, no, there's no reason to keep doing that. Alright. I just do it for variety. Ah, crap. Well, she already attacked at least. Alright. Okay, that actually didn't take them down yet. But you're close to going down. Really? They both were able to attack? Really? Okay, that actually surprises me. That's actually not good. I'm actually surprised about that. They're still not down yet. Wow. Now, wasn't that a bit more challenging, huh? If I didn't defend, then Ivan would have died. Whew. Ooh, look at this. He who honors the goddess of the rainbows shall be guided to the heavens upon wings of flute grace. That looks pretty appealing, huh? No? I can't push her. Oh, it worked? Ooh-wee. Poor Isaac. Uh-oh. Crap, alright, a boss fight's gonna happen. Alright. Oh yeah, if I recall, I think if you... Well, actually, no. I think so. Time to... Alright. It's too late, the lighthouse has already been lit. It can't be. The beacon cannot be lit without the Mercury star. The elemental stars were stolen from Sol Sanctum on Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph? Sol Sanctum? Are you healers from Sol Sanctum? Mm-mm. We came from Mount Aleph, but we're not healers. We came from the village called Val to recover the 3 elemental stars. Did you say Val? Our village was there to protect Sol Sanctum, but the stars were stolen. That sounds just like my clan. I failed in that one duty placed upon me. This is terrible. Isaac! Garrett! So it's you, Isaac. Those kids are still alive? You came all this way to save Gina and Creighton. That's not all. We're after the elemental stars. In other words, they've come to stop us. Then we have no choice. Let's take care of them now, before they can do any harm.
Minority, wait.
Oh, Saturos. They want to...
I heard everything. They were lucky to survive the eruption of Mount Aleph. You have endured so much, and now you want to throw your lives away. Fine, if that is your wish. Prepare to have it granted.
Saturos, are you going to fight them alone?
Minority, I can't expect you to leave our hostages alone and help me, can I?
That's true.
Besides, I want to see how much their powers have developed.
Are you sure about this, Saturos?
Leave me be. Head for the lighthouse, now.
Come here, child. Do you mean to defy me? I should teach you a lesson, child, but... Felix, I get your sister to obey me if you hope to keep her from harm.
Gina, please, do as she says for now.
Felix...
That's alright, Gina. Isaac and Garrett shouldn't have come after us.
I'm sorry, Isaac. Garrett. I'm counting on you.
Isaac, Garrett, don't die! Gina! Creighton! If you want to save them, you'll have to beat me first.
No, get back!
What's the matter?
Saturos is extremely powerful. I can sense it when I faced him. You have to be very careful when fighting him. We have to match his strength.
Match me? You think you can match the great Saturos?
Yeah.
You overestimate your chances. Fine then, I'll just teach you all a lesson.
What happened? Saturos is moving strangely.
What's this? The light of Mercury, it's weakening my synergy.
Oh, how convenient.
I must finish this quickly. Come on, fools.
Alright. Alright, yeah. Definitely want to start Boost resistance. Pretty much that's the first thing you want to do right off the bat. Just pretty much just... The only problem is that your stats are marginally lowered. But at the same time, you do want to have these up. Alright, your attack will be lowered a little bit. Oh, it does damage too, that's a plus. No, I don't want to use it yet. She could do damage, but at the same time I'm worried she might get injured. I'll just put her in defense mode. I'll only do this once. Well, I kind of want to do it ASAP. Yeah. It's wrapped in a delusion. Wait, whose attack was returned to normal? Wait, did you say his? Ah, crap, did you say his was returned to normal? She doesn't have an elixir. Well, he can use a summon, so maybe... I don't know what delusion... I can't remember what delusion does. Alright, you have this one. Alright, just use it for it on this turn. I love that summon. Fireball. Ooh. Alright, Fizz. Alright. Remember this one, I think. Alright, let's try it. Haven't looked at this one yet. Alright. Alright, let's check both of these out. Alright. Oh yeah! Sorry, man, I forgot how much I really love these summon designs. Yep, I remember that one. Okay, that one didn't do much damage. Alright, so I shouldn't use that anymore. Alright. I'm actually confused. Is the boost resistance gone once I bring it back? Fire doesn't do much. Crap, fireball again. Dang it, the one character that defended didn't even do much. Oh, that's not good. Everyone's kind of low on health. You don't have any herbs either. Ooh. Wrapped in a delusion. See. All right. Wait, Mia's resistance returned to normal. Wait, Mia's attack returns. Oh, okay, they're all gone now. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I definitely want to look at the bottom, because I didn't even realize that. God, do not hurt. Okay. I was worried that was going to kill Ivan. Okay, Ivan can go first, but it just sucks he doesn't have a way to heal. Alright. Well, actually, he does have the heal ring. Guess defend. Alright, let's look at these good old summons again. Yeah, taking away a bit of the defense can make a difference, because I didn't want to take the ones that... Oh, cool. I was able to beat him. Yeah, fighting is more fun with, taking away a bit of my defense. Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. Because if I had that extra defense on, I wouldn't have had to, like, try to strategize as much. Cool. However, I don't think I would want to, like, remove another defensive piece. Like, I could maybe experiment with it by just removing, like, the least defensive increase. But when it comes to, like, the body defensive item, that has to say, that gives you the most. Isaac, we got him!
Who would have thought that Mercury Lighthouse held such great power? If only my synergy had been at full power.
Saturos, you said you were weakened? What did you mean?
I meant nothing. I shall tell you what he means.
That voice, could it be? Alex!
It's been a while, Mia.
Alex, do you realize what you've done?
Of course. I have freed a great power that has long been sealed away. Mercury, the lighthouse of water. What a mighty force.
Alex, are you mad?
No, Mia. Don't you understand? The lighthouse granted you great power during your battle with Saturos.
It's true, I could use my power without even depleting it.
Don't you see?
The Mercury Lighthouse supplied you with limitless synergy. Synergy? Are you telling me my powers come from synergy?
Okay, you and I are both members of Mercury Clan, masters of water synergy.
Mia's an adept too, isn't she?
Yeah.
Jeez, Isaac, you knew all along and you didn't tell us? Tell me, Alex, why wasn't Saturos able to use his full power?
Ah yes, I shall explain it all.
You sure, dude? Saturos is aligned with Mars, the clan of fire. Fire and water are opposing elements. His full power was bound by water synergy of the lighthouse. Didn't Saturos know that? Of course he knew. However, he failed to appreciate the power of this lighthouse. As did I. Is that why we were able to defeat Saturos?
No, there's more to it.
I stood by watching your battle from afar. You were watching us? Yes, I did not help Saturos because I was certain he would win. But I was wrong. You have become such great fighters in a short time. Smiley face. Saturos is up again, but we beat him.
Me beaten? Never. I lost to this lighthouse, not to you.
I was merely stalling you until Saturos regained his strength. You were just buying time. That's not fair, Alex. I won't let Saturos escape.
And
wait, and just what are you going to do? Will you finish him off?
No.
Yes, Isaac, you seem like a smart warrior. You can't beat our combined might now that we've seen how you fight. And I doubt you're the type to finish anyone off. Except for all the monsters we've slaughtered.
Of course. You're welcome to believe whatever you want.
He warped again. Again? He's done that before? Yeah, in Soul Sanctum. S-Energy, the warp. Does that mean Mia can use it? No, it's impossible. Even Alex didn't have that kind of power before. Oh well, I can't stay the same, Alex, you know, forever. Man, it took them forever to come back up. Well, it seems that my ride has returned while we were speaking. And so I bid you adieu. Isaac, Saturos still has the elemental stars. That's right, we can't let them leave now. Oh, you want to take the elemental stars from Saturos?
Yeah. Oh, too bad. Minority has them. You'll have to ask her.
That reminds me. Do you still have the Mars stars?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your honesty. I'll suppose you'll be willing to pursue us for the elemental stars. I shall look forward to it. I shall see you soon then. Goodbye.
I look forward to our next battle.
Man, a lot of the guys have long hair, but then some of them have short hair. Or, I guess they're short, they're just kind of sticking up. Isaac's hair is a little short. They're gone. So Garrett's hair looks long, but it's just kind of sticking out. Shoot, we couldn't even save Gina. I don't deserve to be a healer. Couldn't stop them from lighting the beacon. failed my clan, failed in my duty. That's not true. We can still beat them, right, Isaac? I don't know. You're not helping here. We're fine as long as the lighthouse aren't all lit. The Beacon of Mercury lighthouse has been lit, but we'll stop them next time. We can still save Gina at the next lighthouse. Yes, we won't let Alex get away with this. Let's go after them now. What's the matter? We should hurry. Wait, Mia, are you coming along with us? But the people of Ilm need you, Mia. It's okay. The fountain shall be filled as long as the light fills the lighthouse. That's an old saying. The fountain will run over with healing waters now. I have mixed feelings about leaving, but Emil will be fine as long as the fountain continues to flow with the waters of Hermes. We should hurry if we're going to follow them. Alright. I never got the sleeping feature. On Game Boy Advance games. Well, actually, you know what? No, I do. I do understand, because if you just, like, if you don't want to turn the game off. But see, here's my problem. For something like Golden Sun, it makes absolutely no sense, because you can save anytime you want. While for a game like, I think Metroid Fusion had it, I can understand that game because you can't save anytime you want. So say that, you know, you have to stop playing at, like, right now, and you won't be able to play for a bit, and of course, the battery is going to be drained even when you close it. You know, that makes sense. But with this game, it doesn't make any sense, because all it does is just, I don't know, maybe saves you like 10 seconds. Whoops. Isaac uses empty bottle. Isaac gets Hermes water. Oh, right! Yeah, because we need to give this water to the tree. Alright. Now we can go back to the tree. How much money do I have? That's a lot of money. $111? That's what time it is. I actually played more Void Terrarium, which I'm enjoying. Even though, I'll admit, I wanted to play some more again, but other things to work on. What did I train so hard for all this time? Yeah, I got some artifact stuff. Unleash this Siphon Seal. Let's see, what items can I get? Actually, there's no interesting... Now, I don't really understand artifacts. I never understood it. I can give it to her. That can be a good item. Now, when it comes to defensive items, like I said, I shouldn't. I still want to hold... I don't know. I still want to hold onto them just in case. I still want to hold on to them just in case it's like a handicap. So, I guess I still will. But I can still buy, like, body pieces. Restore PP is a nice one. Barely. Well, actually, let me check something. Okay, that does increase it. Give it to him. Resists water. I don't know why playing this game reminds me of 2024 a little bit. I'm not sure why. Alright, so I'm gonna give both of them these. Alright, now I'm gonna give that to him as well. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, like the ticket. Oh, right. Alright, let me buy one more. Because again, the restore PP thing is kind of nice. Okay. I think you might say, is there anything else? Well, it's hard because I feel like I should buy... I still need to buy, like, stronger equipment, but it's just hard because it's like there's hats, let's see, helms, bracelet, gloves. It's just because some characters wear bracelets and some wear gloves. Some have shields. Yeah, I'm not giving them shields anymore because it doesn't give them water increase. I don't know. I guess to make that easy, I just won't give them shields anymore. Wait, really? Okay, that definitely gives them a lot more. Yeah, these leather caps are not good. See, it goes up to 7. Wait. Why would I spend that much more just for a little extra? I have to keep looking. Okay, bracelets, no. Let's see, they're wearing helmets, so I guess helmets and that. Yeah, they can really wear a lot of defensive equipment. They can have a shield, a helmet, gloves, chest piece. That's 4 different armor pieces. I really should just limit it to 2. See, 55, 58. See, reduces to 6, but how much would buying the gloves do? So he goes up to 7. But the gloves can increase his to 10. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's get one more thing. This one's 1600. Unleashes Siphon Seal. Okay, either one of them can get it. Increases by 12. Increases by 14. Although her attack is better. By a good amount, actually. I guess I would rather give it to him because, you know, his attack isn't really that good. And I think attack is connected to magic. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. At least for now, I can just give that to him. So the witch is 1. Alright. I think I'm done with everything. Oh yeah, the synergy armor. You know what? Kinda rather give that to him. You know, actually that works much better because now their defense is more equal. And that works well too because he's now resistant to water. Yeah, I definitely need to buy more of these. Also, yeah, I realize it's important to have some of these items on hand. Because, you know, it could be pretty bad if Garrett is like the only one that has it. She can cure poison, but none of them can do anything else. Let me get 9. So tired getting these tickets. Oh yeah, this one's a nice item. A bit pricey though. Actually, now I think about it, herbs are kind of pointless to kind of have. Because it doesn't really restore much HP by this point. And I can just have her use antidote. So honestly, for inventory space, I might almost just want to sell the herbs. And sell these. Just to make the game a bit more challenging. But on the bright side, at least I have an extra space to work with. Yeah, Garrett's the slowest. However, Mia's not that fast either. She kind of needs to be. Like, I guess just because in situations where I need to heal after the end of a turn, Ivan just doesn't really have any ways of healing unless if I organize their gens. His agility's good, but not hers. I guess I can give her the mint by this point. Because, yeah, she definitely needs it. Because I think the last character I would want to go first is Garrett. See, it said it was 63. To Hoomts. Ooh! It goes up to 5. That's pretty good. I usually don't like giving stat boosting stuff until towards the end of the game. I guess for extra challenge, but yeah, I kind of needed that because she feels like she's going too slow. Even now, her agility is kind of slow. But at least it's doing better. Alright. And no, I'm still gonna keep playing. I wanna revive that tree. Well, say goodbye to the snowy area, because we're on our way back. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know what to do, after the tree. Well, there are many options. What? Why did more enemies come back? Well, I know now that we have Mia, there are many places I could go to. I think maybe where I need to go next. Because see, that's the thing. You realize that the game didn't really tell you where you need to go next, and that's why this game can be kind of hard to, you know, you could possibly get lost on what to do. I'm trying to think of all the places I can go to. It seems like there's a good amount of places to go to. Plus there's some gens that I haven't got my hands on. So yeah, there's a lot of places to go to. Well, actually, no. I will say, anything that involves having to melt ice. And I don't have that one ability. Actually, no, I do. I have one ability. Oh, but the fire. Okay, so yeah, I can't do anything here at the moment. Can't do anything here at the moment. Because some synergies I don't have. Or at least... maybe? I'll have to... need to look into that. I just want to see if I can try to beat this game without having to look online for for main story. Side stuff is fine. Is it really a cannibal thing if we're not the same species? Alright, let me check something real quick, because rearranging the gens can give you access to new stuff. Prism. I think that's just a move. Froth. Shoot. That's actually the ability. Wait a second. Yep. Well, this makes things kind of confusing. I forgot about this, alright. So it's like that's how you're supposed to do it. Wait, what? What? It didn't do it. Astral Blast. There's a lot of cool spells that I just never really get to see because I usually want to just let them have all of that. It's a bit troubling. Shoot, dang it, now I don't want to fight any enemies now. Ugh. Yeah, you freaking bastards. Well, I can at least go up there, but... can I? Oh man, I don't know. See, now I'm starting to get... it's like I don't want to keep thinking about this. The dowsing isn't working on the torch. It's like, I don't know if I could. See, you can't do anything with that. Wind Slash. But see, you lose certain abilities. I don't know. Because I can have an excuse on checking the moves out. Flash Bolt. And he can have the ability to use Cure Well. Cutting Edge. Boost resistance, drops enemies, warps multiple foes in a delusion. Yeah, I think when I first played this, I didn't really like wanting to mix the gens up. But at this... Oh, that can really... I never thought about that. Because I think they can... I think... like, are you able to still use it as long as... maybe? Purple outline star. Some of these moves are good. It's just the only problem if you don't have matching gens is, as you know, from what you saw, the stats are a little and it doesn't help that the game kind of wants to keep wanting you to keep changing them. I don't know, it's like I want to be able to see if I can continue, but by the looks of it, I don't think I have an ability to melt the ice or anything. Alright, give me a minute. Yeah, that's just what I remember. It's the game kind of the game does encourage you to just want to explore all over the place, and because of it, the gens can be like, I don't mind exploring the land, but I'm not really a fan of the fact that, you know, I'm not really a fan of like having to go through these enemy encounters in the overworld, because it's like if I want to go somewhere, I want to go there now. Well, I guess what I mean by is I just don't want to deal with all of these enemy encounters. Alright, so let me just try to focus on just getting the tree. Alright, let me just get the tree out of the way. Now there is an item to reduce enemy encounters, but it doesn't really last extremely long. What? Huh. Well, again, let me just get the tree thing out of the way. I'm really confused. Do I have to go through, like, the whole puzzle process again? That's gonna really aggravate me if I have to. Oh man, like, is this the place? I feel so stupid. I literally cannot even remember. No, do I have to go through this again? Oh my gosh. See, okay, this is a perfect example of something I really hate. It's like when I'm trying to do a puzzle and I'm having to deal with enemy encounters, but I have to keep moving around. But luckily it seems like speed is a factor where, you know, once I'm so much faster than them, they can't really catch up with me. Oh my gosh, I'm really questioning. I'm really questioning. I'm only getting aggravated because I just want to get back to the tree. Wow, can I just not even... really hope that this is where I'm supposed to go. I know it's stupid to say that I cannot remember, but it's just really weird to think if I'm having to go through this again. Alright, you asked for it. See, it's not worth it. They don't give you much. Alright, at least I don't have to go through this puzzle again. Fuck me, never mind. Are you... That's bullshit. I really don't like the fact that, you know... I almost wondered, do I have to do this? It's been too long, I can't remember, but yeah, it just seems like I have to, right. Yeah, it's just everything's reset. It's like I have to do this all over again. But I have the bottle, and I'll be able to give it to him. At least I hope so. She specifically mentioned... Leave now before a forest is destroyed. Yeah, the healing waters in Murkrell might save Tourette, but the fountain water have dried up since. Alright. Here we go. Isaac uses Hermes water. The water seep with treat. I really don't remember if this is mandatory to do. I feel a great power spreading through me. Oh, life flows within me once again. Treat. Tret. As you have recovered, so has our forest. I'm sorry to have worried you so, Laurel. Are you, young ones, didn't you have a favor to ask of me? Yes, Tret. You must turn the people of Kalima into humans again. Yes, that's right, I must hurry. That should do it. The people of Kalima are cursed no more. Tret did not always possess this horrible power. It only started when those strange gemstones fell from the sky. Gemstones? Do you mean Synergy stones? You really think Synergy stones cause all this trouble? I was indeed angry that people had laid waste to my forest. They had even taken their axes to me. Then those gems fell into my branches. Then all of a sudden my fury overwhelmed me, and I was lost in anger. The gem reached me when I was filled with sorrow. Our actions spoke our heart's desires, but we had no idea. Those gems twisted my anger into a force beyond my control. Have any of the saplings been transformed by those stones, Tret? No, only the elder trees were affected by the falling Synergy stones. There's others that happen too, so the same thing could be happening elsewhere. You must have fought many monsters to your way here. Those monsters, maybe they were just animals that were... Once they were pure of heart, those gems have brought a great evil to the world. Oh, Lowell, you were given power too? Different from my own, but stemming from the same force. Lowell, what in the world are you doing? Wait, you'll see soon. You'll soon see. What did you see, Laurel? It's true, even the animals have become monsters, and beyond the river that feeds our forest? Yes, an evil forest has risen up to the south of the river. Will it be heading south across the river? The area will only grow more dangerous as time passes. If you must go, you better hurry. I owe you a great debt. You have saved Kalima and the forest and me. May your roots dig deep and your branches reach high. It's very nice to have a retreat feature right from the beginning. Some RPGs, you don't get that until the end of the game, or towards the end. Alright, let's go to the town that everyone retreats. Everyone's back to normal. We're back to normal now! Maybe we work to restore humanity, harmony in the forest. Actually, look, I think... I could read their mind, but man, I just don't want to I want to wrap things up. Oh yeah, now we can try to get some items now. Damn it, it's the same stuff. It is the same exact stuff. Well, they do have some new bracelets, but they're mighty expensive. Kinda wanna save my money for now. Well, they're all happy. Let's see, there is that bridge, but I don't know if I can really do anything about that area. I guess I can check real quick, I might as well. Alright, I'll play for like another 15 minutes tops. I have to check. Is there anything I can do here? Are you coming across the bridge? Oh. Oh, go right ahead. Seems like I can continue. Guess I can try to check it out real quick. What the heck is that? Oh yeah, I forgot. There are some gens that are hiding in the overworld, and I remember that was really annoying. Let's see. This is like a maze. Heck? Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of places to go to. I can't really figure out where I should go next. It's just a lot of options. How did you get here? Is the bridge open again? Really? Then I can go to Kolyma now. Thought I'd never go home with the Cursed Forest at all. Yeah, I have no idea where I need to go next. If I recall, this area you can't proceed because the bridge is down. I know there's that town Lunpa that maybe I should go back to. I don't know, maybe... I think maybe I need to go here to progress. I don't know. It's like I don't want to do anything yet until I try to... Really the main thing I want to make sure I get all of before I stop playing is... Not stop playing, before I continue main stuff is to get all the gens. Isaac leveled up. He's now a swordsman. Dang it. The problem with getting herbs is I gotta keep throwing it away. Whoops. Well, I guess if I get one, I could just... Sure. Alright, I'll come back here later. I don't remember... You know what? Forget it. I can't remember. I did see a video because I've been looking at videos of Golden Sun, trying to look up where some of the gens are. And they did say that they made this game where they encourage you to like explore previous areas and experiment with the gen combinations. I'll check something just in case. It's like I'm trying to check where the next one is. It does seem like the gen after this one. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, I looked up where it was exactly, and apparently that town... Yeah, the Fuchin Temple. Okay, it's apparently there, and then the other gen is right there. So, I think I have to... There's a good chance I think I have to explore there next. It's just confusing because there's like one gen, if not two, that are like... You know what, man? I really don't... Here's the thing, if the next two gens are here... Crap, when was the last time I saved? Oh, well, it's too late then. Just in case. Let me reset. When was the last time I saved? Oh. Okay, not much happened. Let me go back there. Because it seems like the next gen is in that town, so that's fine. Alright, we'll just have to see this again. Because that's really the thing that I care about the most, is just wanting to make sure I get all the gens. I guess, like, I could go back to Loonpa Town. Like, I'm pretty sure I can go in there, but at least looking online, it doesn't seem like the next gen you could get right away. So I'll just do that then. The only thing that sucks is that I lost my experience. Ah, crap. First strike. That's a first. Just a single. It does suck because it seems like the next part of the game might be kind of fun with that town, but I don't want to play anymore. It's going on 2 a.m. Whoa. Or, I don't know. I don't know, maybe... Like, maybe I could play a little more. Alright, fine. Okay, fine. I will keep playing. I will explore all of this town. And then once I'm done with the town, I'm done. And there's a good chance that next time I do a video, I'm not gonna do... I just don't want to do every time. Okay, it's right here, apparently. See, to my knowledge, the Djinn is there, and that's the next one I can get. Guess I have to interact with some of the characters. I like being in this town. It reminds me of the place in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, my friend isn't a fan of that town. Isn't it noble of him to try to save the world by becoming elite enlightened? Ah, crap, Garrett wasn't even fully healed. Who is that? Who speaks in my mind? Young master, was that your voice I heard in my mind just now? I knew it. You followed them, do you not? I knew it. But you must go through Mogul Forest in the Endless Woods. Forest itself is mystery. Its paths even more so. No ordinary man can pass from one side to the other. But yeah, again, see, I was going to explore more if I missed any Djinns, and I was going to explore here, but when I saw the next Djinn is here, I was like, okay, I'll just stay here then. Trial the waterfall. Oh, cool. Will you take the test? Yes. Actually, if I have to do the test now, do not worry, you will be permitted to enter. Just remember you are not the only ones who can read minds. Actually, I might stop now because of this. I've already heard your test, you may enter. Alright, I guess I'll stop now. Let me try to see what I can organize. Because again, they'll have different effects. Yeah, there's a lot of combinations. Let's see. I would say that I do like some of the stuff he has for that. What does that give you? Drop attack. He doesn't lose anything. Rabbit bone, feverish delusion. See, she loses cure poison, but she gains stuff like plasma, but also loses douse. Dang, oh man, he loses a lot of that stuff. However, she gains that, but then she loses a lot of her other abilities. Plasma slash, wind slash. Let's see, he loses a moderate amount of PP. A little bit of attack, but everything else seems to be pretty good. But see, she doesn't have much for doing that. She has Cure Well. See, that's where they're at their best, when they just have all of that. Astral Blast. Pretty much everyone is having something different. Yeah, they're kind of at their best when you just give them all the same one. And it makes it less complicated, maybe, when they... I don't know. But I want to experiment with it. I never really tried doing this last time because it just seemed too confusing. Because their stats are, you know, just not as good. So let's see, in the end, she seems to be mainly a cure with that. Yes, attacks with that. Cutting Edge, Thorn. and what kind of stuff. She can still have healing. Actually, that's kind of pointless to have if she already could do a lot of healing with that. Let's see, what... There's some pros and cons. He loses a bit of attack, HP, gains a bit of PP, a little bit less luck. Gains a bit of luck, loses a bit of PP, increased attack, less defense. Trench, okay. At least he has something to restore HP. See, boost, party attack, and that. I don't want both of them to boost attack, boost resistance. Let's see, is there... Ooh. Doesn't benefit him much. But it does benefit Garrett a bit more. I don't know. Actually, let's switch these two out. Once again, it kind of affects him. It's gonna be really slow now. And it lowers the PP even more. I just wanted to do it because, you know, she'll have a physical defense and attack drop, calming water. Still being able to... He's still physically the strongest, so... Just experimenting. Alright. Now I'm done. Alright, that's it for Golden Sun. So I'm about 8 hours in, which I guess that means I'm about... I would say I'm about maybe 30% done with this game. Alright, that's it for now. Next time I play it, I'm not going to do a video, but I will at least explain everything that happened. I will say that if there is a part, I will say if there's at least a part in the game where I really want to record, then I guess it depends. Like if I play 2 hours next time, like if I was planning on playing 2.5 or 3 hours, but there was a point 2 hours in that I really want to record, then I could just stop early and then play it another time to record it. Alright, that's it. Guess bye-bye for now. I think one game I'm almost close wanting to play is F-Zero GP Legend, because it's already been about... Yeah, it's been like a year since I played Maximum Velocity, which I still remember my opinion on it. Out of the 4 F-Zero games I've played, this one's definitely my least favorite. It was really good, but really the one thing that soured the game that could have made it higher was You know, all the other F-Zero games I've beaten, because in order to beat it, you have to beat it on Expert, and I did that with F-Zero, I did it with F-Zero X, I did it with GX. They were all very difficult, but I was able to do it, and it was satisfying to get the credits for it. But in Maximum Velocity, it seems like you have to beat it on Master Mode, and, like, you know, I'm good enough at F-Zero where I could beat it on Expert, but I can't do Master Class. It is insane. I don't even know how people are even able to do it. And that just kind of soured the end for me. Not to mention, well, I can't really say music. This game definitely has a few songs that I really like. But compared to the SNES or F-Zero X, no, I don't like the soundtrack for this as much. I don't really know. But I am curious how I will feel with this one. You know, I can't remember which came first, the game or the anime, but I've actually wanted to watch the anime for this for like a few years now. So if I do play this, I would want to watch the anime at the same time. However, I'm not going to be playing it on Switch on Nintendo Switch Online because I downloaded it on my Wii U and kind of want to put my money's worth in it. So I'll be playing it on my Wii U. Okay. That's it for now. Huh. Yeah, some pictures I took from the second time I played it. Oh yeah, that was one of the bosses I fought. Oh, I was trying to think, why did I record it? I think it was just because I wanted to show the summons. And then this game I'm playing. Alright. Well, it's weird. It's like a lot of the games I've been playing lately is either on my Switch or on the computer. And I'm not counting Mario Paint. Alright. Bye-bye.